Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Trevor. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Mr. Jones by Counting Crows on the guitar. So I hope you all enjoy this lesson. It's one of my favorite 90s songs, and as all of you probably know, I am very nostalgic, so this is going to be a fun one. It's also pretty easy, so let's get started. So we're going to just work with a few different open chords, just one bar chord, so that's a little bit difficult, but everything else is real easy. So we're going to start off with an A minor chord. Now, for those of you that don't know, to do the A minor, you're just going to have your second finger on the 4th string 2nd fret, your third finger right below it on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and your first finger on the 1st fret 2nd string. Just doing the bottom 5 strings here, okay? So no top string, and we're going to start on an up actually, so up, down, 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 up, down, up. So up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, and then we're gonna do the hardest chord switch in the whole song, from A minor to F. And the reason it's hard is because it's a bar chord. You don't need to worry about it that much, but yeah, we're gonna bar 1 to 6. So practice that if you can't do it. But we've got the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, the pinky right below that on the 3rd fret 4th string, and then the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string. So A minor, F, and then we're gonna go to a D minor, and this brings me to the theory portion of the song. I know some of you guys aren't super into the theory, but come on guys, this is really interesting stuff. This is how the music is made and why it sounds interesting. So, the first theory concept, and actually the only theory concept in this song that I'm going to talk about, is the concept of relative major and minor. So, the concept is that for every major chord, there's going to be a related chord that's minor. For every minor chord, there's going to be a related chord that's major. And the cool thing about it is it's an easy rule. They're always the same distance apart from each other. So basically the relative minor will always be 3 frets below the relative major. So if your relative minor is an E minor, you just add 3 frets onto the 0, the top string open. And if you just add 3 frets onto that, your 3, you do a major chord, you've got a G, that's your relative major. So really easy concept to kind of wrap your head around theory-wise, but the reason that they're called relatives is that they share 2 notes in common. So in the case of F major, we've got F, A, and C, and in the case of D minor, we have D, F, and A, so they both share F and A. So that's why they're called relative minor and major. And they kind of sound like cousins of each other. Like one sounds happy and one sounds like the sad version of that chord. So it makes the chords just kind of go a little bit more smoothly from one to the other because they do share notes in common. So that's why I love this particular chord change going from F to D minor. And to do that chord, we're going to go open 4th string. We're only going to play the bottom 4. And then we've got the 2nd finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret. And then I like to do my pinky, but most people like to do their 3rd finger here. So the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then the 1st finger on the 1st fret 1st string. So, and then we're going to go to a G. So the G is going to be 2nd finger on the 6th string 3rd fret. 1st finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, or the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then the pinky right below that. And if you want to, that 2nd string note is optional. You could do it open, but in this particular song they're gonna play both of them. So yeah, just to go over that intro again. And then the second time through it, you're going to skip the D minor and do the G twice as long, so. So once again. that's going to be the majority of the song. And then you're going to go, when it gets to the chorus, you're going to have, basically, here's the other part of the theory lesson here, is that, we talked about relative minor and major and how D minor is the relative minor of F major. Now the same goes for A minor and C major. So this song is kind of based around the A minor. Well, in the chorus, instead of going to A minor, they're going the happy route and they're playing a major chord, but it's not a random major chord, it's the relative major of the key that they're in, which is A minor. So they're going to do a C, and otherwise the chord progression is the same. They take out the D minor again, so it's just C, which if you don't know that one, we're going to do the third finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, second finger on the 2nd fret and the 4th string, and then the first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. So same, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, so the only thing that changes in the chorus is from A minor to C, and then we don't do the D minor, so we're just doing C, F, G. G lasts twice as long. And then occasionally they'll do this line where they will just do a hammer-on, pull-off thing, and it sounds like this. So kind of the only like lead-oriented kind of part of the song. So we've got on the 3rd string, we're just going to start on the 4th fret, hammer, pull off from 5 with your 2nd finger, and then pull off again to open, and then hammer on the 2nd fret. Okay, so you don't have to do that part if you don't like to play lead or if you're not confident in that yet, but that's part of the song. So and then it goes into the 2nd verse, and then it's going to repeat all of that, and then after all of that it's going to go into the bridge. Okay, so that brings us to the bridge of the song, and the bridge is really cool and really easy, so that's always nice. Going to be really similar chords to what we've already done so far. Starting off with that A minor, and we're just doing straight downs, no fancy strumming or anything, just down. And then after the A minor, instead of going to just F major, you're actually going to go to F major 7, which sounds the same, but it's definitely different. So that's just the reason it's called F major 7 is you're going to add an E to the chord. So you're basically not barring anymore, and you've got this open E. So that's all that's different. So we've already learned that F major shape. Just take that bar and just make it into the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then don't strum the top string, and that's your F major 7. So that's the 2nd chord in the bridge. So we've got back to A minor, and then G, and then they repeat that. And then the 2nd time through they do a little lead part. So that lead part, the first little thing they're going to do is they're going to slide on the 4th string from 12 to 14 real quick. So it's not really a slide, it's a slide into 14. And then they're going to do 12 and 14 on the 3rd string, and they're going to hammer it. So, and then just a few seconds later they're going to repeat the same thing and add a couple notes onto it. So they're same line, they're sliding into 14, 12, hammer to 14, and then we're going to go to the 2nd string and we're going to do that 13 and then back to 14 on the 3rd. Okay, so those are it's really a short amount of leads, so it's really good to kind of dip your toes into that kind of style of playing, but otherwise it's a beginner song, so really easy. But yeah, you've got those leads going on top of A minor, F major 7, A minor, so if you don't want to play those you can just do the chord G. And then he talks about being lonely, and then they go back into the chorus and start start playing happy chords again. And he talks about being Bob Dylan. So anyways, I hope that lesson helps you guys out. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to my channel or just watch some more of my videos if you're not into that. That's always cool too. But I hope you learn more, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you for the next lesson.